Alright guys, today we are going to be doing a carburetor on a Makita bhx2500ca leaf blower. I will put all the parts in the description below. I think I got them over here. Don't mind the mess. I'm not clean, I'm just good at what I do. Oh no, not this one. This is the wrong kit. Hold on, let me find a kit. Everything you'll need. Fuel lines, gasket, carburetor, everything you need to do this job. Alright, let me get set up and we'll start this. So first thing we're going to go ahead and do is pull off this air filter cover. So, pull out the air filter. It's just a foam filter. I'll put like some foam filter material in the description below. This one's good, I'll just clean it. I just blow it off with air, and then it's usually good. It's got a little secondary filter on it too. This is washable carb cleaner or brake cleaner. You wash it out, and then if you don't have air, just let it dry in the sun for like 20 minutes. If you got air, just blow it all out and it's ready to go again. Two Phillips head screws right there and there. We're going to take those two off. And these choke arms all out of whack on this thing. I'm going to hopefully fix that too. It's kind of a weird setup, isn't it? Oh, there are a couple of hoses on the back side of this air filter assembly. So we're going to go ahead and pull these bolts out of here. So this choke arm's kind of falling out, but I'll put that together. Alright, let me get needle nose pliers. I'm just going to grab these hoses, give them a little twist to break them free. Pull them off. We'll twist, break it free. Pull it off. It's fighting me, but get it off of there. One smaller hose than the other one. It's, at least it appears to be smaller. I don't know if you can see them or not. That didn't help any at all. Alright, there's one that appears smaller than the other one. The smaller one goes on the bottom nipple. Alright. Got these parts falling out on me. Stays in there and it stays in here. So. Alright. The throttle cable will slide right out. Just kind of gotta hold it in place. You can use a pair of needle nose or whatever. Slide it out, pulls right off. Remove the old fuel lines. Don't worry about where they go. I'm gonna go through all that with you. And don't worry about if you rip them or anything. We're putting brand new ones on. I'm gonna get a can of brake clean or carb cleaner. Oh, here's the original gasket that fell out. I was just taking it out. And I'm going to spray off the area before I pop this grommet out. Make sure it's nice and clean. That way we aren't shoving a bunch of extra dirt into the gas tank. Then we're going to take a flathead screwdriver. We're going to stick it under the grommet. Use the gas cap as a pry unit location. Boom, pop it right on out. Like so. Now we're going to take and dump out. Oh, here, let's give this another real rinse real quick. All that dirt out of that area. And we're going to take and we're going to dump all the old gas out of this. Get it out of the way. Gas cap pulls right out. and make sure that there's nothing, no dirt or anything in the gas tank. I'm going to blow mine out with air. Whatever you've got, if you got to put some fresh gas in there and slosh it around, whatever you got to do to get water, dirt, anything that's in there out. Old fuel lines, whatever, just get it all out of there. All right, so we got it all out. I'm going to put the new grommet in, put it down in like this, get the back shoved in first. It's going to be a very tight fit, it usually is. Just shove it right on in, a little at a time, so it clicks in place. It kind of got turned around on me, but I still win. Oh, I got turned, spun around on me. Finding in from the backside sucks. That's why you try to shove the backside in first. There, I got it. I got it. It's in there though. Alright, black line is the one with the filter on it. Alright. We're going to get the new carburetor. And the barrel has a big opening side and then a narrow opening side. So this barrel on the throttle cable fits into the big opening side. So we're going to want to line it up, set it in place, pull it in till it's all the way in place, just like so. You look at the bottom, you got the two nipples. The bigger nipple that's closest to the primer bulb is the one that goes to the black line. That is your fuel intake line. And then the smaller nipple is your return line. It goes to the clear line that has no filter on it at all. So we're going to go ahead and hook those up. New gasket you can use. I'm going to rinse off the old gasket and reuse it because it's a bit bigger. Like if you tear it or something, you can use the new one. But the old one is bigger. So they'll do the same thing. The old one's bigger, and it will kind of protect. It's like a heat shield for the fuel line, so the fuel doesn't get too hot. So I'm going to reuse the old one. So I'm going to rinse off with a little brake clean to make it clean. You know, just going to give it a good cleaning, just like so. So if you look at the back side of your carburetor, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, if you look at the back side of your carburetor, you'll see there's a hole for the vacuum. That vacuum runs your fuel pump. So you want the gasket to be the same direction as that hole. Alright, you want that hole to line up with this hole. And this. Alright, so make sure that lines up. Some of them, like this one, the port is actually in the mouth of it, so it won't even matter which way this goes in. But the original one, it's like that. Some of them are like that, so just make sure that that lines up. So let me go ahead and get this back together. I forgot. So this needs to get set in place. Let's see. Choke on this is all the way up. So we're going to get this set in like that. Where I bring it down, chokes off, bring it up, chokes on. Alright, this metal flap here got bent up, and that's why it was able to pop out. So I'm going to grab that metal flap, bend it back straight, and pop this through here and here. Boom, like so. I'm going to put it through the carburetor. Like so. Then we're going to take gasket with a hole towards the handle, a little hole towards the handle. Get it on through the carburetor. Get it in, and then get the nuts, the bolt started. Oh, where's my Phillips? Lost my Phillips. Right next to the blower. I'm going to get this. Just both of them started at first. Oh, that guy's falling out. Get it just snug a little bit. This side all the way in again. Tug a little bit. Oh, more, it needs to go in more. Just a little at a time. All the way on. Nice and tight, just like that. All right, this goes back up in here. It just wants to flop out on you, whatever. We'll figure it out. Put some fresh gas in it. This is not Gatorade. Gas cap back in it. Like so. Now we're going to go ahead and prime it. See it again. We want to make sure that we got it hooked up right. If it primes up, you've got it hooked up right, which that one did. If it doesn't, look inside the tank. If there's foam coming out of your fuel filter, you've got this hooked up backwards. Alright, oh, it's popping out on me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and rinse the air filter. A little brake cleaner. And we're going to give it a good rinse. See how it's getting cleaner? It's all, you just rinse it all out, and I'm going to blow it out with air after that. Put that in like so, and then you can blow this out. I'm just going to cut a new one out of some foam I've got. Masterpiece. Pop that in place, and the air filter cover. Hold it all. Like that. Phillips head screw that I apparently lost. Oh, there it is. Back in to hold it down. And we're gonna full choke, primed up, full throttle. Make sure switch is on, pull, off choke. So this one's bogging a little bit, but it has an adjustment screw on it. We're going to go ahead and adjust it. Flathead screwdriver. We're going to fire it up. I'm going to turn this counterclockwise just until it stops bogging. So here we go. We're going to do this one. Just that easy. The original one did not have an adjustment. That is why I go for the aftermarket one. You can always adjust it. You know, and the original one, that's what was happening. It was bogging out, but there's no way to adjust it. So this one, later on, it starts bogging out. You can adjust it. All right, guys, this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll put all the parts in the description below. Just click on the link. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to do any advertising through my channel, message me. More than happy to have you. Peace.